Okay, open the meeting at Whately Board of Assessors on Thursday, March 26, 2026. First agenda item is review minutes from the last meeting, which was February 5th, 2026. And we have them attached here. Any comments on the minutes? Anybody? Okay, we do Jane, any comments?
Okay.
You and Jane can sign it.
Okay,
So the minutes is one I was mentioning, each month when you have the meeting, the board will sign up the minutes if they've approved on it, and then we scan that to the agenda.
do you have a copy we could sign? Cause I wanna keep my.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, this time mine. With Jane signed, I signed last time.
Okay,
Oh, wait, was this attached to the minutes? No. Board of Assessors.
No, that's the report that Fred put together.
Report,
for the
gotcha.
annual. Yeah.
okay, let me just add, okay. In the minutes, okay, I make motion to approve the minutes of February 5th, 2026.
Right.
There's a second, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, minutes approved. So Derek, where do these minutes go from here
Yeah, so Peter, talked to me about a month ago. He wants the minutes now at the end of the meeting. I had to put them in Jessica's door. And I don't know if it was like maintenance cleaning up or something, but they lost like 2 months of them, 2 or 3 months of them. So what he wants is to scan them into the same way we do like the agendas themselves. So all the minutes now after the meeting, what we'll do is we'll go right to the copier, or Abby will do going forward. And then she'll just scan it to the agenda at whately.org. And that way they get all the agendas and the minutes scanned in that way.
now? Okay, so what happened with the ones? Well, you started here, what, last June, May or June?
Last June.
What happened with all the minutes since last May?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was told initially get them signed by you guys and then put it in the door for Jess. So they have all of them except for a couple of months.
So why aren't they posted? On our website, there's minutes are supposed to be posted on the website.
Right, I just explained that, Fred.
Yeah,
They asked me after the meeting when they're signed
yeah.
to put it on the door. I wasn't told ever to post it on the website.
No, you don't post it on, you give it to them. It's either Jessica. or
Right, so what I'm saying is on their door, she has that little tray on the door so you can put papers in, and that's where I had been putting
Right.
it. So to my best of my recollection, they were getting all of them. And then when Peter talked to me a month ago, he said that they're missing a couple, and I said, well, I've done what I was supposed to. I put them on the door. Nobody told me that they hadn't gotten it, so
Okay. So how far back now are you going to, you have to put the minutes in electronic version to give it to her?
yes, that's how he wants them now. Yeah,
Okay, so how far back are you gonna go to do that?
all the way back.
To when you started?
Yep.
First meeting?
Yeah, we'll pull whatever we can pull out of the system, out of the computer, and then we'll scan it over to them.
Okay,
And if there's any that we don't have in there, I'll probably reach out or have Abby reach out to you guys for any copies you might have of that.
okay, is there printed hard copies in the office somewhere here? Your office, the assessor's office? Is there hard copies in it? You keep a file of minutes?
No,
Derek,
Hard copy.
would the minutes be on your computer saved?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause
So-
they're saved on the computer.
So the ones that are missing, you
Yep.
should be able to pull from the computer.
Yes,
Okay,
Is in the past, do we keep hard copy of minutes? Out of curiosity.
Well, I keep, because we get them at the meeting, so I just put them in my pile of minutes, I guess.
Oh,
I
was
have a
it?
section in my notebook that says agendas and minutes.
Yeah, that's why I keep that way rather than looking through a bunch of emails to see
You know
what's the
what?
latest.
Rather than talk about this, if we're done with number two, let's move to number three. Trying to do like what Peter said when he came to the meeting. We need to move on and not
Thank you,
have
Jen.
side conversations.
Okay.
All right, number three, we have WB Mason. And that was for the recycling bin and mouse pad that was bought for the assessor's office.
Okay. That just took.
What, I don't need to, what I'm doing.
No, okay, motor vehicle excise.
Yep, so we, before we get to the excise, we got a commitment that Jennifer gave us to this morning for commitment to a motor vehicle. So it's not on the agenda, but she gave it to us this morning. So we filled that out so that we can get those bills right out. Yep, so then this will make a copy afterwards.
Right, yeah.
Yep, so keep all of that together for now.
Okay. So this amount of $35,000 stays in the town of Whately, right?
Yes, yeah, and if you look on the back page of that chain, we have the full printout that
Okay.
Jennifer gave us this morning, and it'll have the total value on the last page at the bottom.
Okay.
On the motor vehicle excise, we have two different batches for you to sign off on.
So what's the second one for Derek? Why aren't they all in one?
So with, well, with the motor vehicle excise, where we sign that as the assessors board as we go with it. The main reason with that is that that stack had gotten so big that we didn't want to have residents waiting to get their abatements on that. So that's why you guys had authorized me last year to sign on those as I go and then present to you.
Okay.
Once you submit
So
it,
this is okay, excuse me, because this says abatements and that's the excise tax that
Correct.
everybody paid.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, good, thank
so
you.
that commitment, that is so we can send the excise bills out to the residents. That is when they abate what they got for the excise, when they question what they should have paid or
Okay.
because they sold the vehicle or traded it
That's
or
pretty
transferred
done,
it.
yes.
We'll wait on you.
so initial it, sign it.
Yeah, initial's fine, sign's good.
And so, okay, so this is the people that have paid the excise tax.
No. No,
That's the-
the thing you're looking at, Fred,
Yeah.
that's, so every year, remember the last meeting, we had commitments 7, which was from last year, and then commitment 1 for this year. Every year, throughout the year, every couple of months, the registry of motor vehicles, as people transfer, plates, as they get a new vehicle,
Yeah,
as they cancel plates, they're gonna send us a new commitment, and that commitment is for the bills to go out.
okay. But the ones that came the first of the year, they're not in here, that's already a different account.
Correct, yeah, the commitment 1 that you guys signed off on, Fred, those, once we sign that, I give it to Jen, she then submits the bills to all your residents.
So these are the ones that came in after.
So that's to give
And you'll
her
get-
permission to bill people.
Correct, yeah, and you'll get about probably 4 or 5 more of those throughout the year.
Everyone's buying new cars, huh?
Yeah. And, I'm just curious, who checks on the addresses on there to make sure they're Whately resident and not South Deerfield? Anybody doing that?
What do you mean?
No, man,
You got a South Deerfield one right there.
you've got a South Deerfield address.
That's the. T.
So even that one's,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, that comes directly from the registry, so.
Okay.
We go off of what they give us to that. There's not a way for me to check whether or not somebody lives in that unless the town goes to process it.
That's an interesting question.
because,
You know, when the registry sends that commitment, it's all based off of your registration, and on your registration, there's a little spot on the left side, about 3 spots down that says garage. Wherever that town is listed for the garage, so if it says garage, then it says Whately.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are gonna get the
I got
payment
it.
for that.
They're all gonna say South Deerfield because we don't have a Whately
yeah,
address.
we don't, yeah,
Here we go.
So one of them, by example, that I just had to do recommits on was, Blake Gilmore. He's a, selectman over in Deerfield.
yeah,
And he was getting billed over there.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, here, but he lives over there.
Yeah.
And with his, I explained to him, I said, this isn't something I can fix for you. That's an individual thing that he needs to go to the registry and have them change the garaging on his
Right.
from Whately to South Deerfield, because he had the last 3 years of it, so we abated his last 3 years. But that's one that until the individual resident goes to the registry and has them change that, we're gonna continue to get billed for them.
Okay, so is excise tax is paid, has been paid to Whately and.
No, it's supposed to be paid over there.
Right, supposed to, but has it actually been done?
Oh, I don't know, that would be in South Deerfield. I've abated his over here, so he doesn't owe us anything because he was never supposed to get billed from us.
Yeah.
They were supposed to bill him, so they have to do a recommit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any way to know if they billed him, and that's a separate town.
You wouldn't want to know.
What's that?
You wouldn't want.
Yeah, no, it's no interest to us.
No
It's another
interest.
town.
Okay, you don't do that yet, I know it's an extra effort,
No, it's not an extra effort, Fred. It's a different town. I don't have access to see if he does it.
I think in the past. The two towns would talk to each other and share that information.
We have a stack of recommits that we're going up tomorrow to try to find out about. So I went over to South Deerfield and I spoke to Karen Menard, I believe, is their assessor. And we asked her, send us anything you have. We have a stack about this big that goes back the last 3 years. And none of those recommits were done by the town of Whately over the last 3 years.
Okay, well, it's good we're doing that, because I know.
We are working on it, but none of it's been done. There's gotta be maybe 100 of them at least.
Yeah,
So on number 4, when it said excise abatements, those are the two,
Those
those
are
are those 2 piles,
Yep.
and then this is called the
This-
commitment.
We
commitment,
just
yeah, it's a
decided
warrant
that why it
commitment.
wasn't on. the
Right,
agenda.
okay.
Yeah.
Meaning if you're on the list, you're getting a bill.
yeah,
Yeah, so basically, Jane, for anything that bills are gonna be sent out on, whether it's motor vehicle excise, real estate, personal property. We have to write up a commitment as the assessors board,
Okay.
assessors office. And submit that in order for the treasurer collector. And once you as a board sign off, then the treasurer collector has the authority to then submit the bills.
Okay, thank you, Eric.
Well,
so
So these people are getting money back.
what do we have to do, and it's just initial on, Eric gets.
Again, there's no subject to the, there's just the records from the
Yeah.
board of
Yes,
duties.
yeah.
Yeah, right,
and then these, Jane, that we're sending, and trying to ensure that the office is as caught up as it can be for Abby. These are the monthly reports. And this is from October through now,
Okay,
October, November, December, January, and February, last 5.
okay,
Then that's anything that we've processed for motor vehicle excise, for real estate, including any of those venture, you'll see where it says exemptions on a couple of them. That's from any of those real estate exemptions that we did for either veteran exemptions or for anyone that was like a senior exemption, blind exemptions.
and it would be called the general abatement?
It'll just say exemption under real estate.
street tax, okay.
We have the lucky group and the unlucky group. was a paper.
Let's see if there's one for each.
Yep.
Do we
Yep.
sign each of these?
Yeah, yeah, all three of you need to sign on that.
Okay, Fred, I've got 3 files here. What's this third?
There were the abatements. People requested.
Oh, okay, requested.
Listed here.
Okay, very good.
Summarized that here.
And do I, so just signing this?
Yeah, just that, the other stack, Mike, the bigger stack, that's the certificates that we have to give to the treasurer.
Oh,
So that she can keep a copy and then send a copy out to the resident.
okay.
Just initial.
I did, yeah.
I guess so.
I guess this goes with a big stack.
Okay, so here, this says motor vehicle number, and then these say general abatement exempt. But that comes under that, these are all motor vehicle.
Yeah, so under motor vehicle, it includes the abatements and exemptions, but
Okay,
for the real estate, it's separated.
okay,
That's, yeah.
The real estate abatements are exemptions. Well, what are real estate abatements? I'm sorry.
A real estate abatement's just a regular, just that, it's just a real estate abatement.
Money back to the taxpayer.
Yes, so the real estate abatement is gonna be like the report that we'll go over afterwards of the
Okay.
inspections. The exemptions is when they fill out the veteran,
Gotcha.
the veteran forms or the statutory for like senior,
Right.
blind, surviving spouse of a veteran.
Married people, that type of thing.
That's the exemptions, yeah, when they have some reason they get money off of the, yeah.
You're married to get an exemption.
Yeah. Yeah, exemptions, you have to be two things, married and old.
And tired.
So she. Oh, okay, yeah,
We did them all together.
yep, so this one was with that and then. Cause this was the separate.
and CPA exemptions would be for businesses that don't have to pay the CPA.
Well, so this amount from the CPA came off of this,
Okay,
so, as you can see on this fact sheet.
So. When they have for a simple number, if they get a real estate exemption, say.
and your CPA also becomes less.
Right, like, so the
Okay.
veteran gets a 41C, which is $1,000.
Okay,
They get 3% of whatever their exemption award is,
okay,
and that's the CPA.
Okay.
So then they get $30 for a CPA kickback or exemption as well.
all right, makes sense.
It breaks it down somewhere there.
Oh, okay, yeah, thanks, Abby.
Oh,
Yeah, I was confused by that too, but then I saw, it makes more sense on the.
I'm sorry, Derek, I got one more.
no, absolutely.
You explained it to me, I might not have listened completely. These exemptions are related to property owners
Yes,
and they got abatements because
not abatements, exemptions.
exemptions, okay. For whatever reasons.
So the only difference basically, Mike, on that is the abatement is you paid it, and like with the motor vehicle, you no longer have the vehicle, you want it. The real estate, we send you the bill and hey, we don't have that garage anymore, it burnt down in a fire, now you get abated. The exemption is you qualify due to some sort of statutory for a veteran or.
There were on a motor vehicle once in February.
Don't worry, it took me 9
Yes,
months to figure
because-
that out, so.
Yeah.
About the bills went out.
And it doesn't look like a big number.
Yeah, filing for the big, so, yeah, that's why it was a lot higher.
Yeah, you're always gonna have that 1 month like that that's gonna be higher because
Okay.
I don't wanna as they're all coming in.
Mm-hmm,
It seems to be, because I had to say that the other two towns, it seems to be that like late December to early February, everybody suddenly goes, oh my God, April 1st is coming up.
Oh, I have to do my April first.
Right, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so
crap.
any exemptions, veteran, the blind exemptions,
Oh, okay.
any of those. They qualify as of July 1st of
Mhm.
26, but they have until April 1st of 26 to get the application to us so that we can process it.
And again, this is a general abatement, but it says motor vehicle on each one.
It,
That it was
Because the top section, Mike, is motor
Yeah, the
vehicle.
top's motor
Okay,
vehicle,
so-
and then you'll see real estate, and then it'll say CPA and personal property as well going down.
And there's nothing on that.
No. And all of that is verified by us going to the Vadar and then just pulling the individual reports, which you'll see are attached to each one of us. And then each one that you're signing, and there's an individual turnover report that Abby pulled earlier that will show you what's on there.
I'm with you on that one.
So this is really motor vehicle exemptions too.
So we haven't gotten to that one yet, because with under 4, we've had the commitment to, that you guys signed, and then we were,
So what are all of these? that
Yeah,
we-
number 5 will be a skip anyways. We didn't have any exemptions
Okay.
that came in since the last
Okay.
one to process.
yeah, so then we went over these stacks of motor vehicle abatements. And now we're going over the monthly reports, and like Derek said, we didn't end up having the real estate exemptions, but we just
So
had it,
last one.
yeah, we just had it as like a placeholder, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're technically still,
Right, with the due date being April 1st, as I mentioned to Abby, you want to have that on for this month, and then obviously next, so that if any did come in, we'd be able to process them and have it on the agenda to do so.
Okay, first part here, the abatements were, I guess, were for veterans, we get 400,600. I think I asked this question last time, one of these people died a few months ago, is he still eligible for abatement?
Yep, the Robert Kennedy back in October,
Yes.
they're alive as of July 1st of that fiscal year.
Okay,
The abatement gets processed, and then it will just go to his estate or whoever's his power of attorney.
Well, actually, wouldn't be power of attorney, it would be executor.
I'm sorry, executive, like that.
POA dies at death.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right, yeah, you switch over from power to executive, yeah.
okay, so that.
So the one that you saw in there, Fred, with the 400 and the 600, I believe that was. Yeah, I remember him. When he had originally sent it in the paperwork we had in the office, he was at a lower disability. And then he received a new letter, which he brought in promptly about a month ago. Because he was receiving the 400 was, hey, I qualify for this. Because I had processed him at 400, I processed an additional 600 to bring him up to the 1,000.
Okay.
And that was after talking to the treasurer collector, saying that that was the best way to do it versus doing a rescind and then the full amount.
Okay. Swear, excise tax will vehicle. Okay, why are all these, what's the exempt here? These all look like farm machinery, farm equipment, right? But why are so many of these exempt from like Fairview Farms?
What am I looking at?
Did did these tax bill excise go out? Or is this to send out to them, or what
This
is?
is all motor vehicle excise. So on the
Yeah.
farmers, under the Mass General Law, as long as they bring an application into the assessor's office, they can get exempt on their farming vehicles.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about it later. Do we want to talk about that now? Cause that was one of my added on. Okay, so these are the ones that,
So in that email you sent with the Mass General Law, if you read through that, it specifically states under that, that upon application to the assessor's office, that the farmers will qualify for the exemption.
right, but that's only applies to those farmers that sent in the form asking for it,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And what about the ones that paid and haven't sent in the form?
Then they're stuck paying. They have to send in the form. If you read under the Mass General Law, again, it specifically states upon application to the assessor's office. So if they haven't delivered an application, according to the law, then they don't qualify for the exemption.
Be very simple, Fred, too. I haven't sent in a letter on my, I haven't filled out a form regarding, because I bought a new vehicle,
Yeah,
for an abatement, but if I don't send on my, as I said, if I don't send them the application for an exemption on my vehicle, I'm not gonna get it.
yeah, but you got a bill for both vehicles, and that's a little different.
Okay.
This is, so, just using it, okay, Fairview Farms here, okay, there's a bunch of them here. They were sent a bill for the paid excise tax for their
Correct.
vehicles.
Yep.
And they sent in the form saying they were exempt because it's a farm vehicle.
Yep.
Okay, I understand that, so all the farmers that were on this list that had paid in the past have also received excise tax bills for their equipment.
Say that again?
There's only,
That's only motor vehicles, Fred.
yeah, motor vehicles, yeah. Motor vehicles and farm machinery is the same
No.
thing.
No, it's not. No, it's absolutely not.
Uh,
Motor vehicle, Fred, is something you drive on the road.
yeah,
And it has a license plate. That's where they get the excise exemption for. There's a specific, I have,
but the farm vehicles,
it's completely different.
we can. Yeah,
That's the form that they have to fill in. If they don't fill that out, they don't get it. Machinery is separate from that. Those specifically, they get excise bills because the registry sends that out on that commitment form that we just went over.
Right,
So machinery would be different. We have the machinery you're referring to, we do have the printouts that we got from Jennifer.
Yeah.
So that's something that after we went through this, we did want to discuss with you to find out how you have in the past gone about billing for everybody. So in specific, this
okay,
is last year's. So in reference to the machinery, this is farm machine excise
yeah,
and this is motor vehicle excise. So
yeah,
it's two separate things. On this here, our question is, this is last year's, is we don't know how you build this out, but we did talk with Jennifer. There's nothing in the Vadar system to do it, and she said, and when we looked at it, she sent us a couple examples that it's been done manually before.
yeah.
We need to know, how do we find out the current values for this year on that? Or do you just go off of the same values year after year?
How'd you get the values to begin with?
I just told you Jennifer sent this to us in an email.
Yeah, but where does she get? the
Yeah, where does she get the
values?
value?
Where does she get the values? Why?
Because you guys, this was saved in the computer from when it was done before. See,
So,
this isn't current. This is from fiscal from last year, 4/12 to 5/12. So that's what we're asking you, is neither one of us was here and hasn't gone through this. And we also spoke to personal property regional resource, and she spoke to our owner. None of the other towns bill out on the animal machines, so that's why we're trying to find out how you've done it.
we don't count animals
Yeah,
anymore.
but some of the animals, we already excluded animals, but
Okay.
it's a machine.
So we just need to know how you've gone about billing here before, that's all, as far as finding out the current values. In other words, with the motor vehicle, the registry sends me a value and says this is what's that
Right.
worth. I need to know, how do I find out what these are currently worth, like how have you done that in the past historically?
It's a good question. How do we value it?
I think the farmer told us the values of them.
Oh, when we sent out a survey?
Yeah, we asked for information on their vehicles, and they told us, just like when we did the farm animal, they told us both.
How many animals?
The animals and the machinery,
So that's where the value was created, is from the
Yeah.
taxpayer.
right?
And how much money we talking there?
300,000, I believe it is.
I'm sorry,
Value of machinery from this one
Oh, no.
was 300.
I meant how much,
The tax, 1,400.
1,400.
tax.
1,500?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's about, yeah.
Yeah, about 1,500.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is we're ready and we're more than happy to do it. We just need to know how to
Understand.
go about building it and finding.
I don't have an answer for you.
And I hear what you're saying, they told you, but they told when you're saying they told you, that doesn't really give us an answer, like, did they email it, is there paperwork?
Uh, I don't have a good, I suspect that they did the same thing with animals they drilled with farm machinery, and they said this is the value of it. Where did they get that value? I don't know.
All right,
I don't
so
know. So,
my suggestion then would be, why don't we table that to next month? And then we'll have that month for you guys to be able to research and us as well and figure out how they can
up the
properly
values.
use them. Right, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to send bills out to people unless we know we're sending them out accurately.
I agree.
Look at that. And I looked through everything in the old files in the system. I'm not seeing anything that shows how they came about calculations,
Mhm.
nor any application sent in by any farmers that says this is what we got on this is what we
They
got
would
on this.
register the farm machinery, right?
No.
Yeah, so it's not, they register with the state.
Yeah, and I, like I said, because I haven't dealt with it in the other towns, and obviously this being my first year in.
Yeah.
That's why I printed these to come to you as the board and say, hey, can you guys help us out with this so we can get it done, but we just don't know how to go about it.
I like tabling the idea, or at least being more sure before we send something.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Well,
So that's number 8 on the agenda, is that correct?
Yes.
We're kind of bouncing a little bit, but.
let's,
Yeah, it's
right,
perfect. That was for it. Okay.
so,
So 5, there was nothing for Derek, correct?
No, we had no real estate
So
exemption for this.
we're up to 6 then to move into executive
let's just
session.
wait, just pause a minute here.
He's trying to figure stuff out there.
Let's finish what we're doing. Before we move on.
I've not seen the last 2 reports we got to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at them here, I'll go to that.
Okay.
Okay, and these were the farm vehicle, okay, excise.
Yep, so all the ones you're looking at there, those are the applications right next to your right hand.
They sent us in an app and we abated.
How do they compare, have you compared them to this list?
That has nothing to do with that list, Fred. I don't know how else to explain this to you.
Farm
I,
machine,
I, motor vehicle excise,
yeah,
farm machinery tax, 2 completely separate things. All of this comes through those commitments that we got.
yeah,
They get sent a bill by the registry or from the treasurer, but we get all of those figures that you have on here from
right,
the registry of motor vehicles. This is entirely separate. The farming excise, this is the one that we need your help on. We just mentioned a table to find out next month how you go about processing that. These are straightforward.
Yeah.
They send it to us, we put it in, and again, under that mass general law, as long as they send in this specific, well, not 126. 126 is your standard excise, motor vehicle excise, or 126A is, and I went over this with a few residents that said, oh, we've never done this, and I said, well, if you haven't done this before, then the town wasn't doing it correctly. Because this is mass general law, and it's 126A upon application to the assessor's office, it can be processed.
So used as to where you're stuck, Fred.
okay. And these are all, what you gave me in here, all are on this list, summary list.
Correct.
So Form 126A is the application for motor vehicle exemption
For
for
manufacturers and farmers, manufacturers and farmers.
Okay, okay,
So we're gonna table the machinery until we can get a better idea of how they came up with their value.
yeah, excellent.
How they came up with their values and how we've done it in the past. Before we make a decision that might not be a correct one.
Yeah, Mike, and that's exactly my point is I just, if it's another month, it is, but I want to make sure that we bill it once so we bill it correct.
Yeah, incorrect billing would not go over well.
Okay.
And although this will be my last meeting and then Abby will be taking over, I still will be available, as she knows, to help out with some of the stuff as it goes.
Okay, that was number five, before we move into executive session,
I haven't, do I need to see that? I don't need to see it, do I?
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's just from the record, from motor vehicle records, right?
yeah, but see, this is the difference.
Yeah, I see that.
6A, it specifically manufacturers.
Okay. If it's right from the, do I need a signature from that? All of us need to sign this. Oh, it's each one is like that, okay.
Yeah, you already signed.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This was just to show
Okay.
that.
I'm with you.
Reports,
I'm with
this
you.
is all, sorry,
Yeah, I don't need that, yeah.
so I'll take all these.
That's fine.
And so,
Yeah.
before we move into executive session, let me ask you, usually we don't go executive session till the end of the meeting. So we don't have to go back to open session. Do you want to do that instead? Because I guess that now you have to stop the recording while we're in executive session. And then we talk about executive session, and then we have to go back into the general session, open the meeting up again.
No, let's just
Finish our
do,
discussion.
no, we'll just, that's fine. We'll do the abatements at the end.
Yeah, I just added
So
those
we're done,
to
we're
the
done
end
with it.
because
That's fine.
request
Yep.
afterwards, so yeah, we could just do that after.
Okay, so we go into, okay.
Already done eight.
Machinery, number 8, okay, we'll put that on next meeting. Okay,
Yeah, the last three that we had there, Fred, it's just in the wrong order. Those were the three
Yeah.
that you added on
Right.
and revised on the
Right.
email. Otherwise, it was set up with the correct format by Abby.
Yeah.
right, but we don't have to go back to open. After we're done, number.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, number 9, assistant assessor position description, I guess. I've been asked by our town administrator to review that to make sure it's current, and I don't know if anybody at the board has any comments, had a chance to look at that. You have any comments?
Who wrote the description?
Well, it was in our,
Contract.
no. What do you call office? Annual position descriptions or office position descriptions. And Peter has, decided it's time to update because he wanted to something more current. Here's the 3 pages in there that he's proposing. I think I sent you this before.
Is that out of the contract?
No, it's
That's what I asked.
nothing to do with your
Yeah.
contract. This is, and my comments on here in writing, so I guess Peter wanted the board to look at this and see if we're in agreement and what we want changed. Because they want a more current position description here. Of the assistant assessor.
This is Peter requesting 8.
Yes, this
So-
is a town administrator, so,
Fred, is this coming from the present contract with
No.
RG?
no, this has no resemblance to the present contract. This is from the town.
So,
Position descriptions for every position, employee position here, there is a position description like this. And it tells you you look through the qualifications, the duties, responsibilities, qualifications.
Right, but that's all-
All of that.
That's all well and good, Fred, but we
Yeah.
have a contract with your town, and we
Right.
go by what we have in the
Right,
contract.
I understand it. I'm
You
just
can
talking,
update for next year.
for the 2 board members here, or the 3 of us. Our town administrator wants us to review it and provide comments if we have any on this. Cause this was his attempt at updating that, so we need once this updated in our records, in the town records, so. So if you have any comments.
When did he want it by?
Well, he didn't say, but we can put it on for next meeting if
Yeah.
you wanna look at it.
Yeah, we say you're gonna want time to look at
We'll,
it.
do that for next meeting.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess where I'm confused is Peter looking at this for the contract for next year?
No, forget
Nothing with the
contract,
contract.
nothing, forget contract.
Internal.
This is internal town. Town
He
business,
just wants a description of what each person does.
right,
And he wants a description of what we do,
right,
updated, that's all.
yeah,
Well, I didn't know it needed to be updated, but that's okay.
yeah. He wants to
He wants it updated, so we got updated. Okay,
make sure this is everything that's been done, so.
that's fine.
Like I said, my comments are the writing on this, but I thought, he's open to suggestions we have, so. Good. Moving on, number 10 is Whately annual report write-up. I think you handed out a copy, I don't know where you get that from, Jane, or,
We copied that from.
This, no, this is from the email you sent.
oh,
You sent the email?
did I send you, you sent email?
Yeah, it was an email, I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, no, the
Okay.
report looks very good, Fred.
Okay, I didn't know.
No, I read through this, verified the numbers, your report looks great.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna keep in mind it's fiscal year 25
Mhm.
or data, so, and the numbers reflect to 25, okay, so, I guess like a motion approval from the board, so.
So my comments that I made and the revisions, you're not even gonna discuss
Well,
those?
they're-
They're not in the one that Derek handed out, because I sent them to you yesterday. Well, this morning I told you I had done it.
What's the Derek said?
What did you have for revisions?
Yeah, we have a revision.
So it just looks like,
No, this is from your email I printed out. I didn't see that, and I apologize, Jane, I didn't see.
No, I didn't send it to you. I sent
Oh.
it, I sent it to Fred.
Okay,
Cause he had sent it out like looking for comments.
Yeah.
So I had revised it and made some comments and told him and emailed him last night and said, am I violating the open meeting law if I send you my suggestions? Or, and he said, and he sent me an email late last night and he said this morning, send them to him. So I sent them.
this is my final, I don't know that agrees exactly. There's some changes, okay, that's what I sent. I guess,
But
I emailed,
I'm interested in James' comments.
yeah, I mean, as
They're-
assessors, we'd like to hear from all.
Oh, they're in here for comments for,
yeah, yes, Larry, in the version I handed you,
This is just.
Okay.
You can.
should be the comments in there.
What I.
The dollar figures, we added dollar signs, we added, there's.
I felt you needed to be named first. Okay,
So,
because this one says a consulting firm. To me, you needed to name the consulting firm, okay? I had questioned proposed.
I think this is the same,
It's-
we copied and pasted this from the email, but I think this is the same wording, just a different format.
It's not exactly the same wording, because I had said,
Well, for your revision.
oh. Yeah, this has the revisions, because I felt you did many, this seemed to focus primarily on abatements, and I said included in the middle, in the mini tasks. But it was now, and Abigail Green is now serving,
Oh,
so that would just,
okay,
I see, yeah,
Yeah.
I made a change, that he was suggesting.
yeah, no, I see that you did, Fred, because Derek passed out the one from the email, and you had the ones with changes.
Okay, so we go by the one I just handed out, are we in agreement, this should be final version, I'll send to, Jessica, she's the one that wanted this. It's from the board. Okay, motion,
I make the motion that we agree to the revised Board of Assessors report that Jane has tweaked of them.
okay, I second it, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Send that to Jessica. I'll give her a copy electronically, so she wants that, okay. Unanticipated items, one thing we had a meeting,
February
board
18th.
meeting, February 18th with Peter. And I printed out the minutes. I think you did that, Jane, right?
I did those minutes,
This
yes.
is the minutes. You didn't have, you provide copies?
I gave you 4 copies when we came in. It doesn't, I think they're right in your hand. I don't have the Whately seal. So,
No, okay, we don't need to wait to seal.
No, this
you
was.
and you have one extra one, right, that so I can give that.
Yeah, but you weren't.
Sure.
Oh, okay. This was a meeting that Peter had with us.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just telling.
Peter
Right,
was.
to help us just improve our communications.
He was,
Okay.
yes, yeah, he was of
I just
help.
wanted to know so I could put it in the minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we, if we agree, maybe we'll issue on. That's one. There.
So we have been handed out a very detailed monthly schedule. And so we were requesting that each month that could be on the agenda, like what needed to be done, what needs to be done in April and kind of like, okay, accomplished this, I've accomplished this, I'm working on this, because some of those don't make any sense to us, just kind of like, this is where we are.
I'd like to make a suggestion. Jane pointed this out to me, but I don't have any issues with how land values were determined. I ran my own reports. I saw the sales. I see the difference between East Whately and West Whately. I know the reasons. I know the things that affect the value and those that don't. I'm looking at Harold's report because I'm not quite getting it out of his report.
Yeah.
But I don't have the issues that perhaps Jane and Fred have as to how land values and specific information was determined. And I want to further say, if a taxpayer comes in and says, I've come up with this lot value, why mine more than the other one? Well, we don't crunch numbers. This board does not crunch numbers. We would simply give that information out to RRG and they would crunch for us the numbers as to why they came up with those different values.
Right.
And what Jane and Fred would like is a better explanation is how you came up to that. Why is West Whately this, East Whately it's this? Having a similar background to David Manzello, real estate and appraising property values. And the report that I had done, which is a CMA, fair market report, I get the numbers on the head. My numbers came in at 125 for lot values. The big question is, the 125 has only been assigned to East Whately. And I went back with, well, if you buy a lot in West Whately, you're gonna pay $30,000 for a well, and you don't have to buy that, you don't have to do that in East Whately. So that in itself should be a difference in values, and that value difference should be a difference in taxes. Fred has mentioned that Village Center may or may not have, a lot of Village Center may have access to water, which kind of deflates my argument. So, I'm not as bothered perhaps as Jane and Fred are on this, but I respect their decision to want a better explanation.
I don't think I'm bothered by it, Mike. I think you're putting words in my mouth, because if you remember at the last meeting, Fred had a document requesting more information about land values from RRG, and who signed the document? You and Fred, and I did not.
Oh, okay, my apologies.
So, don't put words in my mouth.
Well, I don't mean to. I know that it is something, well, it's something Fred has been very interested in.
Yeah.
I thought you two were also interested in that, but I might be mistaken.
I question the whole thing about a well being what determines the difference in land value.
Okay.
I went over the information that David Manzello sent at the bottom of an email. And it helped to make a lot of sense. I don't know if you read that or not. It was at the bottom of an email. He had taken it from the Bureau of Local Assessments, and it went down through extrapolating the land from the house.
Oh, it did do that.
Which made it make a lot more sense. Because then it's like, okay, so if the property is priced at this, the house sells for that, then the difference is the land value.
Oh, so you, okay, my apologies, you have a better feeling and understanding.
This was at the bottom of,
I understand what you're saying. I've looked at this in detail, and I have no problem with this, but the starting point from all this is these two numbers, sale price, this RC and LD. I have no idea what that means. 230,000. Is that a building value? And that goes for all these examples. Is that the building value subtracted from the sale price? Nowhere
I
in here.
looked up on the computer that day
What does
what it
that
meant.
say?
Um,
What does that mean?
oh, and now I can't remember.
A lot of detail.
It all comes down to the starting with, well, take the sale price and you subtract the building value. And then, and the residual is the land, and it gives through different scenarios if you have different conditions in there. I understand that, and I can agree with that, that's fine, that's a great procedure. But how do you come up with the building value that's the first line on all of that, all of them examples? I don't
I
know.
don't remember that. Getting that
I didn't
report.
spend hours trying to look at the DOR website for that definition. Do you know how they come up with that? I guess you've seen that.
So
before.
RCNLD stands for replacement cost, new, less depreciation.
Is that replacement cost new depreciation?
Replacement cost, new, less depreciation.
That makes sense.
Okay, and how do you come up with that value?
I'm assuming that that would perhaps be the assessed value of the house. That's an assumption that gets you in trouble. So if the sale price was $430,000, and then somehow they're coming up with that's the value of the house.
Some cost. Construction less.
That's a appraisal concept.
But we're getting off focus.
So we're talking minutes here and do we still have a concern for the land values? And.
I guess where I'm sitting is I don't have concerns. If I misspoke for you, Jay, my apologies. I don't have concerns at this point, but what you just said, replacement cost, new less depreciation, it's an appraisal concept. You need to do a comparative sales approach, or you can do a cost depreciation approach. One is build from the beginning. What's the nail, everything. And I'm sure there's, what's the beams, what's the roof? It's gotta be in some sort of standard construction manual somewhere when they come up with, what's it gonna cost me to replace this house? And I have a feeling that's what that's relating to today, not 10 years ago. And then you depreciate age, condition, size of the land, whatever it might be, things like that, so.
Okay, like I said, I can accept that process once you explain how you did that, but still, how do you come up with it? The building value is key.
I just
on
mentioned
there,
it, I
but
just mentioned it.
I know.
Cost depreciation approach, they're saying the cost to build this today is X.
how
That's
do
how they
you,
did it.
what is that? How do you come up with that? Where does that exist?
Well, if you were to build a house today, you go to any builder and they'll tell you the cost per square foot based on what you're putting into it. I'm suggesting that that is somewhere documented in, it's just not pulled out of the air, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, so if we agree on the values that they came up with. I guess my other question is why isn't it applied uniformly to all of Whately? Why
Well-
certain areas, and if it's certain areas, how did you determine them areas? Because you can't say it starts and stops here and it ends, goes up to here, because the boundaries are not that definitive. And there's overlaps, and if you look at water district, the water goes different areas. And I'll go back, in the past, we had one land value for all of the town. And now there's more higher values in certain areas of the town. And I guess I can accept that, but I guess we should still be looking at the other areas of the town. In years, I can count years, the others haven't changed, but yet we've gone up 25% in East Whately. And everybody else in town is the same.
Can I answer that? I'd like to answer that. Years ago, there weren't large increases in sales. Sales stayed pretty stable.
Right.
Now they've done this. And
Right.
that is going to affect taxes. Your
Right.
question is, why is the East Whately, West Whately different? And I've kind of answered that, but I'm gonna leave it with this. I'm not gonna comment anymore. I'm comfortable with how RG has come up with that report.
I guess
That's where I stand.
it's gonna come up again. I guess RG will be looking at that when you finalize the fiscal year, 26, David, right? And come up with the assessed values for through June 30th of this year, right? And then you taking that data and you're coming up with the assessed values based on use and land use type of area, residence and commercial. And you come up with a tax rate. You use the assessed values, come up with a tax rate. That's where it's gonna come up again, because every year that's where it changes. Right, Derek? You change it before you do the tax classification hearing.
Fred, I haven't been doing this for years, so to ask me if it's done that way every year is a loaded question. We've talked about land values, Fred, since I got here in June, and I'm not gonna have this conversation with you anymore.
Okay,
Honestly,
fine.
when it comes to the land values, you've had the owner of our company give you a report, everyone else has explained it. At the end of the day, it comes down to the fact that you don't like the numbers on a personal level, and that's not why we're here. We're here on a professional level. And you keep going back to this. You had it explained, you've had it explained numerous ways, cost approach, the RC approach. I don't know what answer you're looking for. If you could tell us what it is you're expecting it to be, then maybe we can formulate an algorithm that will come up with that answer. But the way you keep asking about it and the way no, I'm speaking now this time. Okay, every time I talk, you put your hands up, you tell me to stop talking.
Let's bring it down a bit, guys.
Yeah, and I would like you to do the same, Fred. This is why I get heightened, because you don't seem to understand how to listen when someone speaks and then have a conversation. Every time somebody speaks in here, when Jane speaks, you cut her off constantly with putting your hands up and you wonder why there's discord. It starts right there with you as the chair. You have to lead this in a better manner. Okay, we've talked about land values for 9 months. It's not on the agenda. If it's something you want tabled, do you want further answers on? I don't know. You're asking me on it. You've had the owner of our company give you a detailed report and present it. I don't know what else to give you. And I'm sorry if I'm saying it in a personal manner, but if we've gone on with it with 9 months, it just seems like until you get the answer you're looking for, you're not gonna be satisfied with it. So I don't know what answer to give you at this point. That's why I'm not responding.
I think it might be time to move on.
I'd like to go on to the real estate exemptions if we could, yes, because the meeting ends at 5 o'clock and we've just now spent 20 minutes talking about something that's not on the agenda.
Okay, so these minutes of the February 18th,
Yes,
we can take action on that.
Yeah.
You agree?
I would agree with, yes, I make a motion that we agree to the minutes of, February 18th, when Peter was here.
Okay, second the motion. All those in favor? Aye.
Okay. Do we need a,
Just initial off on here and we'll give her a copy of
Okay.
Jessica. The other thing we had was the minutes of meetings. We've had executive session after our last meeting on February 18th.
yes,
And Mike provided
yeah.
comments on
You need a-
minutes of the executive session. Do we all have?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have copies here.
Yeah, I guess,
let me explain what happens with these minutes stay with the board. They don't go to Jessica or Amy or anybody else. They stay with the board. And they won't be published, advertised anywhere. So the board has to keep these in your own file somewhere. Down the road, if it comes to be an issue that involves some of the discussion here during this executive session, then the minutes will be revealed, irrelevant, and explained. Till that time, nothing happens with these.
Okay.
minutes. So
I'd like to make a quick adjustment. Number seven,
want to,
I put Fred and James on for me to provide explanation. I misspoke for James, so. I'm going to cross James' name off that. You okay with that, James?
okay,
Okay. Uh,
okay, so I guess if Derek, if you want a copy of these, I guess we could share them with you, but
Oh, keep them with the board.
okay.
Need an initial, probably not.
Well, for,
I did not print out a copy of those, Fred, so you'll keep them, oh, you have a copy?
You returned them because you sent me an email.
Right, I sent you an email and then I blew up my printer when I tried to print it.
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, it's initial and if then you can work. If you want to initial these, and I'll just keep this copy for our files, okay?
There you go.
Okay. Our next meeting's scheduled, is on April 23rd. Quick question, do we want to keep the 3 o'clock or the 4 o'clock meeting? Some people have
I'm cool. My
concern with 4.
3 o'clock appointment on Thursdays is gonna end.
So you want to keep it at 3 o'clock?
Works for me, but works for everyone else.
Yeah, I saw 23rd, I assume that's a Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jane, you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And anything else we need to talk about before we go into executive session?
Oh, good.
No, just keep in mind too with the meeting, and I have informed Abby of this, where it's usually from 3 to 5, that on Thursdays when we have a meeting day, we won't be into the office until 9 o'clock, because it's an 8-hour office day, so. Typically, we do 8 to 4, on the rest of the month, but anytime we have a meeting, we don't come in until 9 o'clock, so that we stay within our 8 hours contract.
So maybe to put that on the webpage.
I don't just, I'll double check.
Because
Jessica,
it said,
but I
actually
thought
says
she had
4.
changed. Oh, it does say.
It does say
No,
4,
okay.
that it's
So I'll
3 to
talk to
5,
Jessica,
except
that says-
for the 4th Thursday of the month, and then it's.
Yeah, so you probably just verify it, Jessica, just.
Okay,
I'm scheduled.
motion to adjourn?
Adjourn. I mean, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Yes, well, and to go into executive session to discuss abatements. We will not be returning to open session.
Just gonna.
I second the motion.
Second.
Second, all those in favor? Aye, okay.